Hi, I'm Todd Shea, the Executive Director and founder of Comprehensive Disaster Response Services. We're here at Mumtaz Restaurant today commemorating CDRS, my organization that I founded in Pakistan since the earthquake. 10 years of service to Pakistan in all of the disasters that have befallen Pakistan, floods, earthquakes, IDPs, refugee crisis, and we're here to raise funds for hopefully a good start on the next 10 years.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम CDRS एक बेहतरीन चैरिटी है जिन्होंने पिछले तकरीबन 10 साल से पाकिस्तान में डिज़ास्टर के इलाकों में काम किया है और आपको शायद ये पता ना हो कि 2005 के ज़लज़ले के बाद टॉड शी और इनकी टीम जो है वो पाकिस्तान में काम करती रही है, चाहे डिज़ास्टर एरिया में वो फ्लड्स हों, चाहे वो अर्थक्वेक हो या इवन जो मैन मेड डिज़ास्टर्स हैं, कुछ इंटरनली डिस्प्लेस्ड लोग जिस तरह बन्नू और सवात में, वहाँ पे भी मेडिकल सेंटर्स और वहाँ पे फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। ऐसे ही सिंध के अंदर और जो कहत आया था वहाँ पे, उसमें भी ये काम करते रहे। मैं समझता हूँ कि सिर्फ़ यहाँ पे इस नौजवान को रिकग्नाइज़ करना खाली, या जो पेशावर स्कूल में जो गाज़ी बन के उभरा है, जिसकी जान बच गई लेकिन इसका भाई जो है वो शहीद हुआ, आज उसको रिकग्नाइज़ करना ही इतनी बड़ी बात है कि जो लोग ज़ालिम लोग वहाँ पे आए थे और उन्होंने हमारे 150 से ज़्यादा बच्चों को शहीद किया, आज उस बच्चे को जो वहाँ से बच के आया, उसकी गवर्नमेंट पाकिस्तान ने भी और खैबर पख्तूनख्वा की गवर्नमेंट ने भी उनको पैसे भी दिए और मदद भी की और ब्रिटिश हॉस्पिटल्स ने उसका इलाज करवाया। ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा काम है। ऐसे ही ये इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है पाकिस्तान के अंदर, मैं तो समझता हूँ कि कोई बंदा भी अगर देखे कि ये CIA के हैं, किसी एजेंसी के हैं, किसी अमेरिकन हैं, ये इस किस्म की बातें जो हैं उसको साइड पे रख के ये देखें कि ये अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। क्योंकि हमारे लोग जो हैं वो लेबल तो सबको लगा देते हैं कि कभी कहते हैं जी कि ये शायद क्रिश्चियन पैसा है, यहूदी पैसा है, अमेरिकन पैसा है, ब्रिटिश पैसा है, लेकिन अगर वो इस नेक काम में किसी की मदद करें तो मैं समझता हूँ वो बेहतर है, बजाय इसका कि आपके मुसलमानों का पैसा कहीं सूद पे वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज़ में पड़ा है लेकिन वो आपके काम नहीं आ रहा। तो नबी अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की हदीस मुबारक है, खैरुन्नास मन यनफ़उन्नास, बेस्ट अमॉन्ग्स मैनकाइंड इज़ वन हु ब्रिंग्स बेनिफिट्स टू अदर। इंसानों में से बेहतरीन इंसान वो है जो दूसरों के काम आए। मेरे ख्याल में इससे बेहतर कोई एग्जाम्पल मैं नहीं दे सकता।
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. And I really appreciate everyone for being here today. We have been working now for 10 years since the Zalzala. And you can see from some of these photos, this is some of the work that we do. We have volunteers. We have a staff that is working very hard at our Mother Child Health Center in SWAT. And I'm just going to take you through a little bit of the history, because everybody always wants to know, what are you doing in Pakistan? You're a Gora. You're not supposed to be in Pakistan. You know, are you CIA? Are you Raymond Davis? What are you doing? Are you taking money? Or what's going on? Everybody always wants to know why Pakistan and why are you there and why have you been there for 10 years? So I'm going to just give a little bit of that and then also tell you about the work that we're doing and some of our wonderful partners who are also here tonight. And then we have some very special guests, some very honored people that are here tonight, and we'll introduce them to you later. So, Comprehensive Disaster Response Services was founded in 2005 during the earthquake, and we've registered in Pakistan as a tax-exempt nonprofit society and in the United States as a 501c3 tax-exempt charitable organization. Although we have not yet registered in the UK, our key partner and donor and fiscal sponsor and has, for the last several years, has supported us, UK Medical Aid to Pakistan, and they are one of the reasons that our Mother Child Health Center in SWAT is still existing, and this is their board that has come today. So please, a big hand, everybody, for UK Medical Aid to Pakistan. They have ensured a lot of wonderful work, not only our projects, but they have so many other projects that they also do. And I think we have some flyers on the table for them and for CDRS. On the back of the flyer is our operational information, and we also have some folding flyers here and at the tables, and you can take all that home with you. And it's got contact details and a lot of good information to share with your friends. So for a decade, we've responded with comprehensive, compassionate, and competent disaster relief and social welfare work in Pakistan. We've had many disaster zones that we have gone to. We've also gone to Haiti, Japan, and the Philippines, but we've made our home Pakistan because really, if I'm there, it's because the people of Pakistan that I worked for asked me to stay. Philippines, Haiti, Japan, Sri Lanka, even my own country, they were ready to get rid of me. But Pakistan asked me to stay. So I stayed. I love the people, the khana, the mountains, the culture, the music. It's mystical, it's magical, it's beautiful. In spite of all the problems that Pakistan has, the rest of the world has problems too. And when people say to me, well, why Pakistan? And I say, why not Pakistan? There's children that need help there. And the last time I checked, Pakistan was on the face of the earth. And it doesn't matter to me I'm Pakistani or not. I'm an earthling. They're earthlings. You're earthlings. We're all human beings. And isn't that what the Holy Prophet said? Isn't that what the Holy Quran says? That we're all human beings. That's all that really matters to me. Living in my little house in Banu, where I stayed for many months last year, briefing people that were coming and going on the helicopters and sleeping in a jeep, going to some far-off village. This is my life. This is what I do. And I came, obviously, with this group of Pakistani-American doctors. This is our big green hospital tent that we had. And you can see I'm a few pounds lighter. It's because Pakistani khana is too much mazadar, and everybody loves to feed the gora. So I've gotten big, and I'm just going to keep getting bigger probably. So I have been, I'm a musician, but 9/11 happened in front of my eyes. Instead of the concert I was supposed to play that next day, obviously it was canceled. I went down and started helping in Ground Zero. I realized that I was good at disaster logistics. And after I thought about it, after being there a week, I realized, yeah, I'm good at this because my life has been a disaster. So that kind of made sense. So this is me in Japan and in Haiti and the Philippines, in Haiti with a gentleman from the Jordanian army. At 9/11, I'm the long-haired guy in the gray shirt there. This is in Pakistan. This is kind of the places that we've gone. And we do logistics and help the supplies get delivered. We help doctors be able to deploy in very difficult areas because great doctors are great at healing people. So we also have created a few projects this year which we hope to be able to generate some income so that we can be not so reliant on 100% donations. We wanted to build a empowerment through social entrepreneurship that would get funds for our hospitals and for our work, but also would give women jobs. I'd like to turn the microphone over right now, if you don't mind. While I'm going to take this down, but I'd like to turn the microphone over to Rakshi Memon, who is the chair of Medical Aid to Pakistan, the current chair, and she's going to speak on behalf of the board, who are all here, and some of the most lovely people that you'd ever want to meet. So we really appreciate them. And I also just wanted to say, Dr. Farheen and Rizwan, they are also volunteers who've come into the field and worked with us and did a great job. And they are with UK Medical Aid to Pakistan as well. So please a big hand for UK Medical Aid to Pakistan.
Thank you, Todd. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. Todd, you're such a hard act to follow. You should have had me first. And then Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. On behalf of the trustees of UK Medical Aid to Pakistan, I'm delighted that we are able to support CDRS and Todd into this event. I would like to commend Todd and his amazing team for the humanitarian work that they're doing, not only in Pakistan, but all over the world. Todd, where are you? Zabardast. So, I wanted to just tell you a bit about UK MAP. UK Medical Aid to Pakistan was founded in 2005 by our veteran trustees, Dr. Kokabraj Futh, Miss Yasmin Salim and Dr. Abdullah Hudbai, who at the time of the Northwest Pakistan earthquake took teams of doctors to help the earthquake victims. In 2007, Medical Aid to Pakistan became a UK registered charity. 2008 became a UK registered charity. And at that time, we decided that we will focus on some specific work streams. So since then, we've been working on 4 work streams. Disaster relief, because that's what UK MAP came into being for. So Todd, kudos to you and your team for working tirelessly with great zeal and fervor to help humankind. Please support CDRS and give them generously today. Thank you.
I'm the current CEO of Gismuth Foundation. My work and CDRS and UK MAP we collided in the similar space when I was running BPF, British Pakistan Foundation. I had the honor of engaging with medical practitioners who are doing amazing work in the Pakistan space. And part of my role was to understand what that horizon looks like from the educational practitioners, the health practitioners, and livelihood social enterprise space. And I do urge you, in whatever capacity, to keep your support going. And it's not simply financial support. If we all remember that in our individual journeys, because we are all simply passing through, if we continue to invest in those people who have no other recourse, I can guarantee you our journey will be that much sweeter. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here supporting Todd and all his team for the excellent work that they are doing. A few years ago, I met with him in the House of Lords because at that time I didn't realize whether Todd Shee was Todd Shia or just Todd who's become a Muslim. So I'm very happy to be supporting his great work. CDRS, you've actually seen the great work that they're doing, and I also want to say thank you very much to UK Medical Aid to Pakistan and all the other organizations who are supporting CDRS. Because, you know, for me, the most important, first of all, the most important thing is that the Prophet ﷺ said, "Khairun nas man yanfa'un nas." Best amongst mankind is one who brings benefits to others. And those people who are in need, and we've seen in 2005, I was there after the earthquake. I remember just hours after the earthquake, I was on a couple of channels raising funds for people who claimed that they were raising money for District Bagh and District Abbottabad and other places. And when I didn't see that aid going there, thank God, alhamdulillah, we've had those charities stopped and those people removed, because sadly, Todd, one of the great things about British Muslims and particularly British Pakistani communities is that even David Cameron, we have so many political differences, but one thing he recognizes is that the most charitable people in the United Kingdom are British Muslims. We really need to know where that money is spent. Last time when I was there in Pakistan, I met with Chaudhry Nisar Khan, and I also met with Dar Sahab, and I said to both that in 2005, when I met with General Nadeem, who was in charge of ERA, I said to him that just like we have a Charities Commission, the Charities Commission has the power to invest. It really doesn't have power, to be honest. We need stronger Charities Commission laws, and we need to give them some power as well to be able to close down, shut down, investigate, and sometimes we have to bring in the police to investigate some of these people. But we also need similar organization in Pakistan because there are people who create invoices in Pakistan. They claim that they are working in Pakistan. They say that they are doing a lot of things in Pakistan or even African countries or any of the developing countries. But some of the charities that I'm talking about, I have seen no evidence, and that's why at least 2 charities that I can say that we've had the top people removed or we've had them closed down, and that's because they were involved. But the great majority are doing wonderful work. I want to make that clear, that I'm not criticizing. Majority of the charities are doing some wonderful work, and we need to support all those who are doing great work. And CDRS, UK Medical Aid to Pakistan, and others who are doing great work, we should support them. Thank you very much.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for supporting this noble cause. And Todd, I remember when I first met him at, I think it was a talk with Imran Khan. When I did the, yes, King's College. When, yeah. When I did the interview, I asked a couple of questions, and the answers he gave me was really impressive. That I can't believe I'm actually working with Todd. It's an honor to work with Todd, because no American would help Pakistani. And
Well, there are a few.
yeah. Plus, it's nice to see Ahmed Nawaz also. Nice guy, alhamdulillah. And we got Nazir Ahmed Saab. He's also a good man also.
I invited Ahmed Nawaz to be a part of CDRS Youth after meeting his father, and his father also speaks very eloquently and is a very emotional and committed great man, and we hit it off very well, and I vowed and I promise, and I do promise Ahmed Nawaz and his family that we are going to take him to the States when he is taking a break from his school duties to tell his story in the United States as well, because I think his story is very important and he wants to tell it. And that's what I said to him. I told him, listen, if you don't want to do this, I'm not going to force you. But your dad says you want to do it. Do you want to do it? And he said, yes, I want to tell my story. And so without further ado, please, a big round of applause for Ahmed Nawaz, our honored guest tonight, who's joined CDRS Youth as our ambassador for education and peace.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ahmed Nawaz, and I'm 14-year-old. I'm one of the injured students of Army Public School, Peshawar, Pakistan. I have lost one of my younger brother and many friends in Army Public School, Peshawar incident, which took place on 16 December 2014. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and honor to speak here. Today, I want to share the biggest and the most horrific experience of my life, through which I had gone in that incident. On the morning of 16 December, I woke up and woke my brother Haris Nawaz to get ready for the school. That morning, Haris did not want it to go to school because our mom was not there. She had gone to Swat for my great-grandfather's funeral. I called my dad and told him that Haris did not want it to go to school, and Dad forced him to get ready. We left for school in the school bus. Haris was still upset and angry about going to school. On reaching school, we were early. We played for a while and then went to our classroom. After the third lesson, the head teacher's PA came and asked us to go to the auditorium for the first aid training by a doctor. As the doctor started his training, we heard some strange sounds like gunfire, but the teacher was not worried and assured us that all was okay. Then suddenly the doors opened and all we heard and saw were some people fighting. Some children started running out of the auditorium, whilst of us got under the chair to hide from firing. After a little while, there was silence. Then I heard one of the gunmen saying to the other that the children are hiding under the chair. Then they started shooting children one by one at their head. There was a boy next to me, and suddenly he was covered with blood when they fired at his head. When I realized that I was the next, I suddenly moved my head under the chair to hide from firing. As they fired, it was a deafening sound, and a bullet went through my arm. After some time, the auditorium went silent again. My left arm was bleeding, my shirt was red, and I was in worst pain. I saw one of my friends running towards the dressing room by the stage, and I followed him. There were many dead and injured students in that dressing room. I lay there as well, waiting for someone to help us. After a little while, I heard some sounds, I heard some voices. We were happy till we realized that they were the terrorists. They started firing at the children they thought were alive. I pretended to be dead by keeping very still. I saw 3 injured students being shot. Then they left the room. It was a burning hot in the room as they put fire on the room. There was a boy crying. I tried to stop him from crying because I was scared that the terrorists would come back and would kill us. I could hear bomb blast and firing and then loud voices. We were scared that the gunmen were back, but then we realized that they were the rescuers, the army soldiers. They picked me up and threw me to the ambulance. They were throwing dead and injured students in the same ambulance. Then we reached the hospital, and I saw very badly injured children, some of them without heads, and some of them without necks and everything. They were very badly injured. It was a horrible scene. And I asked someone if I could use their mobile, and I called my father. Soon my family were all at the hospital. I was taken to the operation theater. When I came from the operating room, only a few of my cousins were there. I asked for my parents, but they would not tell me where they were. The next morning, I saw my parents, and they looked very sad. I asked about my brother, Haris Nawaz, and they told me that he was in another hospital. After 15 days, I found out from my friend that Haris Nawaz was dead. I was very sad and kept crying for my brother. I was in hospital for 2 months because my hand was badly injured. My father appealed to the government, and they sent us here to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Birmingham, for treatment. I was in hospital for 2 months in Pakistan and 1 month here in Queen Elizabeth Hospital. I was very fed up of the hospital environment and really wanted to go out. Now I am very thankful to the hospital in Pakistan and Queen Elizabeth Hospital for all their care. I miss my brother and my friends, but they lost their lives for our country and education. Therefore, I am proud of them. Whenever I feel pain and see my injured hand, I am proud of what I have sacrificed. My survival in this massacre is a miracle. This is my second life, and I have pledged to continue my own education and work for the education, because I strongly believe that education is our right. And last, I am very thankful to all of you for listening to me, and special thanks to the Honorable Chief Guest, Uncle Lord Nazir Ahmed, and CDRS team for organizing this event. Thank you so much.